Good evening, all. So today we are going with lecture number 17, part 4, which is lead categories. So, as I told you yesterday, that we will define or explain one by one each category of lead. So, the first category is location and transportation, in short form LT. So, first we have overview of the LT, that lead, location and transportation, in short lead LT, is a lead rating system category that focuses on where a building is located and how people travel to and from it. Its goal is to reduce environmental impacts from transportation by encouraging development in well-connected, dense areas with access to public transit, walking, cycling, and low-emission vehicles. LT promotes smart site selection and sustainable transportation choices to lower carbon emissions, traffic congestion, and fuel consumption, while supporting healthy and livable communities. Its key focus areas are sustainable site selection, access to public transportation, walkability and cycling facilities, reduced car dependency, and support for electric and green vehicles. Here we have LT purpose, that the LT category encourages smart site selection and sustainable transportation to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, GHG, traffic congestion, fuel consumption, and environmental damage from urban sprawl. Total points owned by this category are available. Total points for this LT are 16 points. Why we have why we need this category LT? Because transportation is a major source of carbon emissions. Poor location increases fuel use and air pollution. Smart locations reduce level distance and costs, support walkable connected communities. Here we have the most why we have a need for the LT. Now we have, as I told you in last lecture, that for each category we have prerequisites and credits. So for this category we have one prerequisite, LT prerequisite, which is construction activity pollution prevention. Requirements are control soil erosion, sedimentation, and dust during construction. How it's reported in LEED, because LEED reporting is one of the most, because without reporting or without evidence we cannot get LEED certification for any building. So we need document for that. Okay, so what documents are what evidence we required? We have erosion control plan, silt fences, fence dust suppression, and compliance with local environmental laws. Where are working, for example, if you are working in UK, or if you are working in KSA or in the UAE or any country like India, Egypt, everywhere, so you have to comply with the local laws. And it is mandatory, because I told you in last lecture that prerequisite is mandatory. If you fails, means you can't get any certification. Prerequisite means no points, but it is mandatory, means you have to comply, you have to get. Now we have credit number 1, our first, lead for neighborhood development location. It has around 8 to 16 points. What it means? Project is located in a LEED ND, means neighborhood development, ND certified area with mixed land use, walkability, and public transport access. Practical examples are a commercial building built inside a LEED ND certified housing society. LEED documents required for this credit are LEED ND certificate and location map. Here we have credit number 2 or second, sensitive land protections. Point is available for this credit is 1. Requirements are avoid building on wetlands, floodplains, prime farmlands, and habitat for endangered species. Practical example are office building constructed on previously developed urban land instead of farmland. Lead reporting lead documents required for this is site assessment report, government land records, and environmental clearance. Now we have here credit number 3, high priority site. Points are 1 to 2. What qualifies? Brownfield sites, historic districts, and areas with high poverty or redevelopment zones. Practical examples are factory built on a remediated, contaminated industrial site. Lead evidence or lead documents are required for this brownfield remediation documents and local authority approvals. In credit number 4, the title is surrounding density and diverse uses. Points available are 1 to 5. Purpose is encourage dense areas with nearby services. Requirements are high residential or non-residential density, access to restaurants, banks, schools, clinics, and shops. Practical example is office located within 800-meter walking distance of grocery store, bank, restaurant, and pharmacy. Lead documents required for this are walking distance maps, density calculations, and Google Map screenshots. For credit number 5, which is access to quality transit, points available are 1 to 5. Requirements are building must be near to bus stop or metro or train stations. Practical examples are university campus within 400 meters of a bus stop with 50 plus daily trips, and which has also facilities like grocery store, bank, restaurant, and pharmacy. Lead reporting needed for this is transit route maps, timetables, and distance measurements. Then we have credit number 6, bicycle facilities. Points available are 1. Requirements are secure bicycle parking and showers or changing rooms. Practical example are office building provides 20 bicycle parking spaces and 2 showers for staff. Lead evidence or documents are required for this are floor plans, photos of bike racks, and shower layout. Credit number 7, which is reduced parking footprints. Available points is 1. Goal is to reduce parking spaces to discourage car use. Practical examples are mall provides 30% fewer parking spaces than local code. Lead documents required is local parking code, parking calculations, and site plan. Here we have credit number 8, green vehicles. The available point is 1. Requirements are EV charging stations are preferred parking for low emissions vehicles. Practical examples is office provides 4 EV charging stations and reserved parking for hybrid cars. Lead reporting or documents required for this is electrical drawings and parking signage photos. Here we have second and last slide summary. What we have read in the previous slides is summary. That lead category practical lead reporting summary is here we have credit, strategy, and evidence. So you can see the table credit are transit access, density, bicycle parking, EVs, strategy are bus or metro nearby, urban location, bike racks, reduce spaces, charging stations, and evidence are maps, schedules, calculations, photos, plans, code comparison, and electrical plans. Here we have last slide, our summary that LT focuses on where you build and how people travel. Good location is equal to lower emissions plus healthier cities. And a strong LT strategy improves LEED score and ESG performance. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy this lecture. Thanks for watching. So we will meet with our part number 5 next lecture for next category of LEED. So thanks for watching.